I started taking care of my skin. I started using all the skincare that I have because I have so much and I don't use. How can you have so much skincare and then your skin looks like shit? That's what I felt like, you know what, girl, you got to be using your skincare. Get them bottles empty so your skin can look perfect. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your lovely girl Tinu. I'm gonna be using new products, mainly new products that I recently purchased on my own. The only product that I think might not be new is like my brow products, because those are like the tried and true that I never switch up, or I'm not interested in looking for anything new so far. I'm gonna be using this beauty blender to blend out. I think it's mainly for powder, but I've been seeing people use this for foundation, but I'm just gonna use it for powder for today, just so I don't mess it up if I need to use it for my powder. I'm gonna be using the new Natasha Denona concealer. At Ulta, someone told me that this was the best concealer they've ever tried. It does not crease, whatnot, so I wanna try it out. The shade I'm using is gonna be P6, and this is more of like a highlight shade for me. It's not necessarily my skin tone. That's why I purchased it, for highlighting reasons. And I'm gonna use the NYX Bear With Me. It's kind of like a tinted foundation. I tried this on at Ulta and I really love it. It blurred my skin out and I was like, you know what, I gotta get this. And the shade that I'm wearing is in medium dark. This is like the closest shade to me. The shade selection was ridiculous. Like, I think they only had like maybe 12 to 15 shades, and this was like the closest that fit me. The lightest was too light and the darkest was too dark. I got some new blush that I'm going to be using. This blush is from NYX. I got 3 colors. I don't know what color I'm going to use it next, but these are the Sweet Cheeks matte blush. These are so pretty. The colors are like woman of color friendly. I got these eyeshadow palette. This is the ultimate vintage Jean Baby color palette, and these have like 16 shades in here. They look so pretty. I was like, you know, I had to get them. And this is really colorful. It's called Paradise Shock. It's a really beautiful color selection. Very fun for the summer. And we have, oh, this was actually a free gift from NYX. This is the Ultimate Queen. It's just like your basic neutral palette. This would be really great to travel with. These are the XXL lip lingerie lippies. This is really great. And if you guys have seen my old lip lingerie video with NYX, that video was really viral, in my opinion, like my most watched video. I featured the old packaging ones. I don't know if they still sell those anymore, but I did purchase the new ones. These are really nice in a different sleek packaging, and I want to really probably pick one color to try on with my look today. This might end up being a NYX video, but I'm not trying to make it. But I did make a big purchase from NYX because they had their 30% friends and family sale. And then I got these lipsticks here. These are the Suede matte lipsticks, and I got the shade in Soft Spoken. I don't know if the shade looks like it looks like in the tube, but this is how it looks like. Such a really neutral shade. And then this is just a quick haul, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just do the tutorial. This is, it's called Cannes, like CANNES. It's like a nice muted mauve tone shade. And then the last shade I got is in Dainty Days. This is like your classic nude. I really like this. This is gonna really look good with some brown lip liner. And then I got this all famous jumbo eye pencils. I used to have all these, a lot of different colors, but I got the main colors I need. I got the white, this is kind of like a neutral color, and then I got a black. So I want to use this as like a base for my eyeshadows, and that's the reason why I got them. I actually got an eyebrow pencil. I've used this before, and then I got the eyebrow glue. I'm gonna try this on today and see if it works. I have other stuff that are in my collection that are quite new. I'm just gonna try them on for the first time. This is the LYS. This is the Secure Skin Gripping Priming Serum Primer. But before I use that, I want something else. I'm gonna try the Bobbi Brown Face Base. This is new. Since we're talking about new products that I've never tried, I'm just gonna pull out the new products that I have never tried before, because I wanted to try it on camera with you guys and see, like, kind of like my first impression. Feels nice on the skin. I don't know if it's doing anything per se in terms of decreasing pores. I want to use this One Size Secure the Blur. I just want to use it mainly in my pore area because I want to see if it's going to help minimize my pores, you know, because I have pores like right here. My pores used to be way more than this. I just started paying attention to my skincare, and I think it's helped with decreasing my pores a little bit. I think that's enough. I'm going to take the LYS Gripping Primer and we're going to apply this. Uh-oh, a little loose in consistency. The one that I'll say is that people were saying was similar to this is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. It was quite loose when it came out. It like literally poured out when I pressed it. The Milk Primer is like this, and you can kind of squeeze it out, and this one is just like in a little tube, but this one costs way less than the Milk Primer. So I'm gonna let this kind of, you know, dry out a little bit. We're gonna use this. This, I believe, is not full coverage. I don't have so many skin issues, but I think before we apply that, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of concealer. Something a little bit my skin tone. You want to apply a little bit of concealer. I'm using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer in 158. We're just applying that to like dark areas in my face, like under my eyes. Like these are like the discolored parts of my skin. We're just applying that to. So I'm gonna take the Sigma Multi-Taxer and just gonna pat that color in the skin. And this primer really makes everything go on easily. It makes the whatever concealer stick to the face rather than my brush. Look at that. I mean, just only a little bit of it there, but it's like most of the product is sticking to the skin rather than on the brush. My skin is on the spectrum of dry and like normal combination. I have everything skin, so I like to use oily kind of primers that are nourishing. Like the Bobbi Brown is quite nourishing on my face because, like I said, my skin is pretty much just like I use this concealer as foundation, and I did not try to do that, but it's giving me that coverage. Yeah, look at that. I didn't put any on that side. That's like my dark patch right there. But you know what? I'm not gonna put so much because I really want you guys to see this work in action. So I'm leaving this bad boy here, and I'm going to open this up. Shade match is pretty much on par. It's like a little bit slight red, not too much. It's warm tone, but it's a mixture of yellow tone and red, so it's not going to be so off, because I tried it on and it was like the best match out of everything else. So I'm gonna apply it to this darkness area right here. I have like a lot of darkness on this area. My face is actually darker than my body, which is kind of annoying, but that's what my face is given. It's always been like that. I didn't apply any concealer to my forehead, but you can then see the coverage that it's given, and it's pretty much, to be honest, it said light coverage. It looks like a medium coverage to me. and it's quite thick. So it looks like it could be a medium coverage tinted moisturizer, and it's giving me more of foundation. It's not giving me tinted moisturizer vibe. So I do have other new eyeshadows to look at. I was thinking about using the new Odin's Eye colors, but I think I was saving this for another video. It's called the Jewel and Dram and the Stone and Rock palette. These are beautiful, like seriously. But today we're just gonna use the NYX. I'm thinking of what to use, but I want to do something neutral. I'm applying the Ace Beauty eyeshadow primer all over my lid. So I'm taking this brown color here. It's number, I think it's number 3. Taking this brown on just a regular fluffy brush, and I'm just going to, it's kind of like an orangish brown. I'm just gonna apply that as a transition color. Now this palette is pigmented. Look at that. I would say it's a burnt orange because it looks brown in the palette, but it's not really brown. And then we're gonna take the Sigma E35 and we're just gonna go, I think I'm gonna go with this color right here. It's like a bright, I'm just stamping it right here. It's kind of like a bright, ooh, that color is pigmented. Look at that. I'm gonna do like a corally pink smoky eye. I don't know where I'm going with this look. I'm tired of the basic eyes that I've been doing, so I'm just winging it, trying to see what I come up with, because this palette is, we're gonna take this finger and go into this, it's kind of like a coral shade. I'm gonna place that in the middle. But I will say that this color does have quite a bit of fallout. It's really like a bright in your face kind of orange shade that we're going with. I'm gonna do that to the other eye and I'll be right back. So now that we're done, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows first. I just want to use this NYX brow glue. I want to know what this is all about. And this shade I'm using is called Dark Brown. This is supposed to be a glue. I like this. It literally like glues your brows in place. This really brings your brows up a little bit. I'm going to take the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, and we're going to use that for my brows. As usual, I tried to use the Juvia's Place. I just didn't like it. It looks like it wasn't going to show. Guys, look at that. I love the way it like kind of sculpts and molds my brow. Let me bring the camera a little closer so you guys can see. See that? Look how it keeps my brows in place. I really like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow and then I'll be back. So I've done my eyebrows. I think I like them a little bit thick today because of the brightness of the eyeshadow. I just want something to kind of balance it out a little bit. And we're gonna use the Truffle. It's like a contour stick from Fenty. I don't think they sell this anymore, but I just don't want my contour to be too much. And I like to use this because it's a little lighter than the other ones I have. The Sigma Multi-Taxer, and we're just gonna blend it upwards. I'm just gonna now apply my highlight. Just blending it out with a beauty blender.
trying to say is, in the freezer, in the fridge, I saw a sausage.
I'm telling you guys, I've not set this concealer and it's not creasing. Look at that. Look at that, guys. No creasing on this concealer. And it's not set yet. Now, it's the truth. This concealer is the truth. Like, this Natasha Denona. I mean, it's $30, but it's worth the price. It is the truth. Now we're going to take the Huda Beauty, and I'm using the Beauty Blender. I don't know why I'm even setting this thing. It looks like it doesn't need to be set. But you know me, I cannot do without setting my under eyes. So I want to try this thing and see if it works. I like the fact that it's so thin that you can kind of go into the crevices and like get in there if you want. So guys, I have done the baking or pre-baking. So now I just want to contour. I got this like a week ago and I've been liking it. I used it only once and I want to use this to like bronze my face out a little bit. This is the MAC Skin Finish Bronzer in Matte Rosy. It's really nice. I like the fact that it just it blurs your skin out. It doesn't like, I think I applied too much bronzer here. I think I'm just gonna mix it up with the with my blush that I'm gonna apply. So this one kind of looks like effortless bronzer. It just like melts in your skin. I just like it. I think I could have gone lighter. I don't know why I didn't get lighter, but it looks like it's a little bit too dark for me. But we're gonna work it out with some blush. So now we're gonna do some blush. I don't know what blush I want to use, but oh yeah, I do have the NYX ones. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Citrine Rose. I don't even know how it looks like. Hopefully it looks really nice. It said it's a cream powder brush. I don't know if it's actually a powder blush or it's actually cream. Ooh, it looks like cream. I don't know. Actually, it's a powder blush. So look at that. That color is really going to tie in the look. This is actually a bronzer thing. And we're using that to tap the blush in. The blush is actually quite pretty. So I'm gonna make it show up a little bit more. Yeah, I like the blush color. So I want to continue with this eyeshadow look and work on the bottom part of our eyes. I don't know if it's called a green or it's like a turquoise. And we're just gonna bring that to the lower portion of our eyelash. And as you guys can see, it kind of brings a nice pop to the bottom and lower. I was gonna use a white liner in the inner corners, but I couldn't find it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with black. I'm going to So I applied the black liner on the top lashes because I really don't want to do any kind of liner because it's already too bright. I don't want to do a liner at all. Just gonna apply some Perversion mascara from Urban Decay. While that dries, I'm just gonna apply lip liner, and I'm using the Too Faced lip liner in the Espresso Shop, and I'm using the NYX Suede lipstick in Dainty Days. Here's the final look, guys. I overall enjoyed this look. I really had fun creating it. I officially have a lot of products that I like, so this is going to be quite long kind of spiel, kind of letting you know what I like and what I didn't like and what I almost liked. Okay, so we're going to talk about the palette, the star of the show that's on my eyelids. The NYX Ultimate Paradise Shock Palette. This was amazing. I loved the formula. I feel like the only thing that I would say that was negative was the fallout from the matte shades. Overall, the matte shades still performed amazingly. They were still so pigmented beyond my comprehension, and the shimmer shades were really creamy and soft, and they popped, as you guys can see, like literally. Although I didn't apply the whole palette on my eyes, I can kind of tell you that the rest will be kind of similar formula and similar consistency, but overall I give this palette a 9 out of 10. Now the next thing that I was given good number would be the Natasha Denona concealer. This is a gem in a little tube. This stuff costs $30. Bear it in mind, guys. I really hate the cost of this concealer, but I will tell you that it does what it says it will do. It does not crease. It does not do anything whatsoever. As you guys saw in the video, I kind of brought you up close so you can see my under eyes, and I literally am not kidding you. This thing does not crease and does not go anywhere. It self-sets itself. It does not need to be set. I don't understand why I said it. I think it's a force of habit. I love setting my concealer, and that's what's commonplace to me, and that's what I'm used to. That's why I did it anyway. It wasn't like it needed to be set, but I tell you, you do not need to set this concealer, especially if you have dry skin like me. You can self-set it, leave it on, and it will set itself. This is how good this concealer is. And I feel like if I wore this all day, it will still stay in place. So I can kind of tell you guys that I give this 10 out of 10. It's chef kiss, literally. Another thing that I will tell you that I really like, I will give this a 8 out of 10. The only reason I give this an 8 out of 10 is the shade range of this. First of all, it only has, if I'm not mistaken, do not quote me, maybe 12 to 15 shades. And I feel like everybody is going to be left out of the spectrum. Like, I literally had to go with this because this is, as you guys can see, when I applied it, it's not quite my undertone, but it kind of worked, you know, at the end of it all. But I really prefer something more golden toned. This was a little bit slight golden, but it had that red tone that I don't like in my foundations. Of course, you guys can see me, you can see my chest. I am more a golden tone gal. But overall, I love the blurring effect that this did on my face. I do have slight texture. My skin used to be way more texture than this. I started taking care of my skin. I started using all the skincare that I have because I have so much and I don't use. How can you have so much skincare and then your skin looks like shit? That's what I felt like. You know what, girl, you got to be using your skincare. Get them bottles empty so your skin can look perfect. And I think I've been doing that, and my skin has been looking amazing. Like, literally, I can go out without makeup and be very confident. But I like this because this can be something that I can just slab on with my fingers and walk out the door and nobody will think I have makeup on. But NYX, please make more shades. This is awesome product, I feel like, and it's inexpensive. It's like 12 bucks. You guys should make more shades, please, for the masses. Another thing I really enjoyed that I really feel like the negative about it is that the price is just ridiculous. And what I'm talking about is the Bobbi Brown face base, and this is the 1.7 fluid ounce, and it's 60 something dollars. Ridiculous, right? But this really was so hydrating on my skin, and you know I have dry skin. This is like the dry skin sucker. Like, literally makes your skin emollient and very soft and very supple, you know. And then when you apply the foundation over it, it makes it all look, you know, and I love it. I love it. But I just would never buy it again. I'm just being honest. It's just too expensive. I have like literally 50 primers. Like, what the hell do I need to repurchase this again for? No, I would just say if you want to try it, but I feel like I won't buy it again. It's just too pricey. I just feel like it's just not needed in general. Now the other primer that I feel like you should get is the LYS, it's called the Gripping Skin Serum Primer. This is really good. It helps with pore minimizing, shine control. It does have 5% niacinamide and AHA. I didn't know that. I actually did not read that until now that I'm talking to you guys. This is just ridiculous. I know, right? I didn't know about it, and I'm talking about it to you guys. But literally, that's beside the point. What I really like about it, it does grip my foundation. It like literally sucks it off my brush. Like, look at my brush. Barely brown. Sucks off the foundation off my brush and adheres it on my face like that. And it does it better, in my opinion, than the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And I know you guys are going to come after me. Don't come after me. But I'm telling you, it's the truth. And it costs $10 less. This one will be going in a cupboard once I'm done with it. I'm not going to get it anymore. I'm just going to stick with the LYS. I like the LYS better. And then I actually used something else. The One Size Secure the Blur. I actually thought I needed this because I felt like it was going to give me the blurring effect. I didn't know I was getting the blurring effect from LYS. I don't know. I'm just crazy. I just like to combine everything and like bam, 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 bam. Thank you, ma'am. Next product that I love is the Matte Skin Finish Bronzer from MAC, and this is Richer Rosy. This is beautiful matte shade. There is no shine to it, but it just gives you a nice finish. I think that's the whole gimmick. It gives you a nice blurred out bronzed finish. I love this a lot. When they came out with their other bronzers a long time ago, I could never wear them because they were never my skin shade, but I'm glad they came out with dark skin friendly shades. There are 2 shades darker than this. So if you guys are looking for a shade that's gonna match you, you're gonna get it from MAC. Gonna talk about the NYX Suede lipstick, and this one I believe is in Dainty Days. Really, really amazing coverage. One swipe, matte as I love it, and I really enjoy this one. I like it. I think the other colors will look fantastic on me. I love matte lipstick. If you guys don't get the gist, I love matte. I like liquid glosses and stuff, but matte is always what I go to at the end of the day. And I feel like this was really, really effortless in application. It didn't hurt trying to put it on. Like some matte lipsticks can be like that. They can hurt, and you know, they're like scrubbers. Like once they start hurting me, I just take it off because I really don't have the patience for it, for something to be hurting my lips. Next thing I really, really enjoy is the NYX The Brow Glue. This is literally a glue for your brows, like it says. I don't know why my camera's not focusing, but look at that. That is so cute. It is in a small, nice bottle. It literally applies and adheres your brows in place, and they don't go anywhere. And my brows don't feel crunchy like some other brow products that I have. Like I've had the Brow Freeze from Anastasia. Whenever I apply that, it looks like a crispy crunch right there on my brows, and I don't like that. So I like that this doesn't give me that feeling and does the job of keeping my brows in place. Especially my brows like to go like this, up, down, you know, inverse and sideways. I just like it to all go up at the same time and just stay there. The blush. Oof, the NYX blush was really good. I like it. And this is the lightest of everything I got. The darkest ones are gonna be more pretty. If the light ones could look like this, imagine how the other ones are gonna look like. I just want you guys to kind of see what the other ones look like. This is called Summer Breeze. It's like a nice, this is gonna be a really nice color for me. On camera it might look a little lighter, but it's not lighter. And then this one is called Bang Bang. Like bang bang, they're gonna run. Bang bang, na, 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 na. And this one is like a dusty rose. Like it's like a dark, plummy dusty rose, not super dark, but it's really, really cute for my skin tone. I only got things that I know I could wear literally, and everyone else that's my skin shade or lighter could probably wear this, to be honest. But I just wanted to make sure that when I'm buying stuff, it's stuff that I know that the other masses can wear as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys for your love and support. I love you guys. And if you like this video, please don't be shy. Don't be a stranger. Just hit that like button. It lets me know that you enjoy the video. And if you're new to me and you like what you see, that subscribe button is right there waiting for you to click it. Just click it and show your love and support, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what other videos that you'd like to see next. I love you guys, and I will see you in another video. Bye.